What's poppin'? It's your boy Cassius Cuvée, and this is the new Breakout prop trading terminal. It's new in 2026, and I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough just to show you how to customize it and the general navigation. But before we get into anything, here's a quick disclosure. This video is for educational purposes only. Nothing you see here is advice of any kind. Please read all disclosures on the Breakout Prop website before making any decisions. You'll also see a code on the screen throughout this video. That's my affiliate code, GGRF7W. You can use it at checkout, share it with your friends, and when you do, I may earn a commission that helps support the channel. You'll also get access to my community where you can ask me questions directly. All right. This is a quick walkthrough of the new Breakout prop trading terminal. Whether you're brand new to Breakout prop or you've been using the old terminal for a while, this one's for you. The new terminal has only been live for a couple months. I've only just started using it myself, and I'm going to show you some things that I wish someone had told me and walked me through before I started. It's already gotten a few updates since then, so what you're seeing here should be pretty stable for a while. We'll see. Right away, you'll notice that it looks nothing like the old terminal. If you've used other platforms before, this layout is actually a more familiar feel. You've got an order book right here. Here's your chart. And a lot of other platforms look like this. So the good news is that it's more customizable. I'm going to show you how I have mine set up and then show you how to move things around so it works for you. The first thing I always want is two charts on the screen at the same time. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know I'm always comparing Bitcoin and another ticker on the 1 minute chart when I'm scalping. So this is the first thing I set up. So first of all, I'm here on the 1 minute. You do it inside of TradingView, which is inside the chart. So you click multi-chart and you do that. As opposed to clicking this, nothing happens when you click the plus. You got to do it in the chart. This is the tabs just for the top to make these other tabs. And I'm going to get into that in a second. But this is how you do it. If you want two tickers, it's like that. Three tickers like this, and then you get to determine what shape you want them. Four tickers like this, and so on. You can see it goes down to 8. Okay. I like to have at least 2, so we'll have 2 here. Then you click on this one here, and we'll put in another ticker. We'll just call it Ethereum. So now ETH is here, and here's Bitcoin, right? And you zoom by scrolling down. You can go all the way back to about 2,100 is what they're saying for this time. So you can do them the same, right? So you can see Bitcoin and Ethereum usually pretty much move together the same, but at this exact moment in time, looks like Bitcoin's a little bit stronger than Ethereum, and I'm basing that based upon this long wick right here. And you see it shows it on both charts now, but this long wick right here had a stronger bounce for Bitcoin than it did Ethereum. So that's why I like seeing charts together. This shows me that Ethereum is relatively weak versus Bitcoin. If I was looking to short, I'd be looking to short Ethereum when the overall market had a downturn, at least relative to Bitcoin. Now for the rest of the layout, it's mostly just drag and drop. So in between here, you can go like this. You could grab the order book and move it over here. You could put them on the same. You grab this tab. You could put it up here with next to that tab. So it'd be like order book here, this here. Me personally, I like having the chart by itself, and that's why it was over here. This was the default under advanced. Okay, so you have advanced, and then you can create a new layout as well. These are what they call widgets, right? So you can customize this. Pretty straightforward. You find the spot in between, go like that. Same thing over here. If you wanted to, again, you could drag that and put it like this. They'd be side by side here. You could put that here, right? And then it'd be just another tab. So whatever you want. Now, here's the thing that I always want, which is where's my P&L? So that's the first thing I want to try to find. Hold on, let me put this back to how I had it. How did I have it? Actually, excuse me, I had portfolio over there. Portfolio like this. And open orders, we put it back down here. There, like that, right? So I like to see what was my P&L, right? So far, I just made one quick trade, and I really didn't do much. I did like the minimum amount on Bitcoin. And I'm going to show you the P&L for that, where you can see what happened. I honestly just made 1 penny in profit, but I'm going to show it to you. So as you can see, we're on the trade tab. You can go to portfolio, click portfolio, and you see the P&L was my one trade I made. This is one penny was my P&L on that, right? You can also see it in another place. Here's a $100,000 account, and I have 1 penny of profit, right? And this would have, if I had more trades, you would see longer. This is 1 week, 1 month. You would see more action here. Click on summary. You can also see what it really was. It was actually 0.0086. This is the exact amount. So that's under summary. Okay. Then under history. So here's the ledger. So you can see this is kind of all the actions right here. They started me with a $100,000 account. And, that was like the little profit I made, which was actually 7 cents. So this is what I wanted to also show you. This shows you the fees. So here was the trading fee. It was a market order. Here's the trading fee, and then this was the actual amount I made in profit, which was 7.34 cents. But after the fees, if you can see they add up, that's what came back to show that I only made 1 cent, or actually on the summary was more exact. 0086 was my profit, right? Because of the fees. Otherwise, it should have been 7 cents, but I lost 6 cents on it or so, right? So that was just a quick one right there. So that's where you find the P&L. I kind of wish it was down here. Maybe we'll figure out another way to get it down here. I don't have a way yet. If you guys have any suggestions, drop them in the comments below. I'm still new to this trading platform as well. And so this trading terminal, I should say. I've been using Breakout Prop for over 2 years. But that I wish was down here, but it's not. So now let's go into how you just make a buy, right? So this is pretty straightforward, standard stuff. We're on buy or sell, right? So remember I said I would want to short Ethereum. So first up here, I'm going to click on this. I'm going to type in ETH. Okay, I'm going to click on ETH. I would want to sell it, so short it. So that'd be go click sell. We're just going to do a market order, okay? You know, it shows like available. So they're showing you now here too that your leverage is 5x. If you guys are new to Breakout Prop, Bitcoin and Ethereum have 5x leverage built in, and all the other tickers have 2x leverage built in. So for about $9.99, you can get a $100,000 account on the Classic, but that's really like having the trading power of $500,000. That's really what that means. That's what the 5x leverage means. Okay, so basically all I would do is put in the amount I want to, you know, I'm on Ethereum, I'm selling. Remember I said I want to short Ethereum. Maybe now it's not the right time, but let's just go for it. Let's say it shows you the quantity right here. So we said 1 Ethereum, right? That's $2,100. You can click on this to set stop losses, take profits. Not going to do it right now. I'm just going to show you a market order real quick, and I'll get in and I'll get out pretty quickly. So I would click sell. This pops up. So you can click this to make so it doesn't pop up. I like having the confirmation, but you can go quicker if you turn that off. I like showing it. They're showing you this right here. This is what the fees would be, about 87 cents. And this is the margin here. So this is the margin fee. Every 4 hours is how they charge their margin fee. So you click confirm. Now it shows up on the chart right here. So you can see it popping up over here. So now you're on positions and it shows it down here. So to put in a stop loss, I want to click right here, add stop loss. So we want to make it 1%. Just do like that. You see I would lose $22. You hit confirm. That's actually pretty high up. That's up here. So I grab this and drag it down just like TradingView. You can expand it a little bit like this. We can hide this. You can also, if you wanted to, you can close these all together. Close them all together. Now we've got more space here. All right, so I can see what I want to see. If you wanted to, you click that and you can add them back. Put the order book back. It'll just be in a different tab now, right? If I wanted its own window, I could drag it and go like this and be back there, right? Let's get it out of my way first. Or if I just want to expand the chart, I could click that and could go like this. So we can see here how big that is, right? In fact, let's just do that for a second. So now you see this is on the screen here. You can grab it and move it up, and you can actually adjust it that way as well. You see? Just grab it, move it down, and you can adjust it that way as well. So that's where I have my stop loss. Now I want to put in a take profit. Do the same thing. Click on this. We're going to say I wanted to add a take profit. Entry is also 1%. Make $21. And that. Boom. So now whatever happens, happens, right? It's like a 1-to-1 ratio. It's not exactly a trade setup I would do, but just to showing you guys what it looks like. That's how you set that stuff. If you wanted to make it bigger, you could just go down like this and say, okay, I think we're going to break down lower, you know, as long as you don't break above here, right? Because now you're doing your basic T. I would do it on TradingView and come back in here because I have my indicators in TradingView, but I could still do it on here as well, kind of by looking at it and say, well, if it breaks above this, I want to get my money back, but I don't think it is. I think we're going lower. So there's my stop loss, and here's my take profit. That's pretty much it for the scope of this video. Over here in Portfolio, you know, I highly suggest you guys just, you know, play around with it for a while, but you can see what you're in right now. You know, this is your open positions. They can do it by P&L or by value. All right, so it's profit and loss. But mostly I'm in the trade screen. And then if you click this, right, we can add back the depth chart. It takes a while for the depth chart to load. In the meantime, we're going to expand this. Let's see what I'm looking at here. This shows, so open orders. I don't have any open orders right now. Let me close orders. So there's the depth chart, right? So you can see where the orders for buy and sell are, which is again a lot more like other trading platforms. But that's pretty simple. Now, if I want to close my trade, go back to positions. All I have to do is click this to close it. Yes, close it. Boom. Now, Did I make money or did I lose money? Well, let's go see our summary here. You can see I lost $3.82. Go back to the trade screen and decide if I want to enter another trade. I'll try to do by, let's see, I want to go long here. You click that, pull it up again. That's pretty much it for the scope of this video. If you are new to Breakout Prop in general, you can join my private group. It's a Discord group. It's free. There's no charge. Just say what's up in the general chat. Tell them that you found this video. Either I or someone else will welcome you in there. I answer questions faster there than anywhere else. Don't forget to use my discount code GGRF7W at checkout anytime you purchase a Breakout Prop evaluation, and you'll save money on that evaluation. In 2026, I'm going to have a lot more videos going into depth about Breakout Props, so make sure you follow, like, and subscribe so that way you don't miss any of the new ones that come out. I also have a private group where a lot of the traders in there trade on Breakout Prop, and so you can ask me questions directly, and I'll help you out, but someone else may have the answers as well. The link for the Discord is in the description of this video, so just click it. It's right there at the top. It's free to join. General chat, just say what's up, and then somebody will greet you in there and ask away any questions you have. Either I'll answer them or someone else in the group. But that's all I have for the scope of this video. Again, follow me, and I'll get back at you.